Is it working? Test. Is it working? Test. Yeah, it should be. Right. Welcome everyone to round 9 out of 12 here in HSRT Advanced Series of FSC in Singapore. I'll be obviously by myself tonight in for a 80-minute long qualifying session, followed by a 31 lap race around the streets of Marina Bay, which are currently dry, as we have 15 drivers. I have no idea if we're gonna be able to see anyone else join tonight, but we do have 2 drivers on the inters already, and there are some softs. We have some new faces as well. Those being mainly from today. If I'm not wrong, it should be only Kosai, or I may be wrong. Maybe wrong actually. But yeah, definitely someone new is CMD, who is really not new, but for the league kind of, yeah. So yeah, we have Plumby and Twisted Goat in the Red Bulls Flex, and Kosai in the Mercedes, Delanites and Kakamlakis in the Aston Martins, FG Prof and Stello in the Haas, Possiman and Matt Copper in the Williams. Lemon is the only driver for Alpine, so is CMD, so for AlphaTauri, so is Mike Sat for Ferrari, and HB and Thunder Speeder are in the McLarens. Right, looking at the first lap times then, I think, no, okay, Stella will be our first driver who will set a time this session. Obviously Singapore has been having its track layout change. The chicanes have been removed in sector 3. But Stello sets a provisional of 130.3, which puts him provisionally on the pole position. And Thunder Speeder pits. CMD is also setting a time, currently on inters though, so it won't be a really representative one, but it's a 136.3, followed closely by the Mercedes of Kosai, which goes second fastest with a 130.455. Most of the people are on an outlap, the exceptions being Matt and just a Goat and Blumby. Matt Copper though is also on inters, and he sets a 135.7. Plumby hasn't validated their time. Is there anyone else setting a time just yet? There's a Mercedes, not Flex, but Kosai. I think Kosai, yeah, Kosai is on recharge. There is possibly on an outlap. Is there anyone really? Yeah, Twisted Goat is. Twisted Goat is up. Is next for set his first time in this session. 12 minutes remaining. Already been 6 minutes. Last two corners then for the Red Bull as he sets a 130.743, puts him third for the time being. The Ferrari on Maps then goes faster with a 129.996, which is almost there on the 130 flat. We have the AlphaTauri of AlphaTauri actually GMD going again on Inters, not really improving. But we have Flex on the line now for a P2, provisional P2, 130.127. Sorry about that, but let's say I've got a bit of a cold. All of a sudden, by the way. That's the thing. Anyway, FG Pro has managed to go 5th fastest with a 130.684. Delanitis on a 131.263 finds himself in 7th, followed by Lemon in 8th with a 132.487. And up next on the line we'll have Posthuman, who is invalidated, so never mind. Plumby is next. So getting a nice toe from Twisty Go there. Very nicely done. So he goes from the final two corners to set a 133.832, puts him in P9 at the moment. We have Kirkhamlakis up next on the line. He sets a 131.363, goes ahead of Plumby and Lemon in P8 behind his teammate. HB is also on an outlap. Posthuman is on another flying lap, I think. Yeah, he is. In Thunder Speeder is on a lap. HP is about to start one. He's in sector 3 right now. Thunder Speeder goes 7th fastest though with a 131.049, which is almost 31 flat. So we're seeing quite an interesting shake-up in this grid. Posthuman, meanwhile, is up next to set a time. Oh! Big crash! Big crash. Right in the middle of the way as well. Posthuman had understeer, which caused him to hit the barrier and violently caused him to terminal damage as well. And HB has also got a part of his front wing damaged. An end plate is missing on his car, which won't really help him. In fact, he's not even pushing for a lap. I think he may be going into the pits. Anyway, no one else on a lap right now. HP is just obviously, I don't know if he's actually gonna go for a lap because he has damage, so he is probably going to pit at this point. Hello, Mipes though, and Delance is as well on all on a flying lap. And now we're seeing also Flex on a lap, on our lap list. trying to improve his current time of a 130.3, getting trying to get at least where Mipsat is. Mipsat managed to go below 130, so on a 129, but not that far off. And HB just crashed out at 31. Still does manage to improve 130.071, gets closer to Mipsat's time. Very close there by Stallo. Good lap from him. Also, I'll be right back, so give me a moment. Right, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Haven't we had any changes? Yes, we did, as Kusai is in the Maris. For some weird reason. Flex Thor managed to set a 130.127, which put him in P3. FG Pro, they're setting a 129.854, puts him on pole. Provisionally, at least. I think Kusai got disqualified from parking in a dangerous location. I mean, he wasn't moving at all. And the speed won't be setting a time. Lemon is in a lap though. On very low ERS. Is he on recharge? No, he isn't. So he's setting a proper lap, but he's very low in the ERS. I don't know how much that will affect his lap. And Plumby retired as well in the pits. 3 minutes remaining. He's getting back in because he wanted a proper lap at the end, but he's not gonna have time. He really isn't gonna have time. He has to get really lucky. Most people are going now, as it seems. Yeah. Will Lemon manage to go out in time? That's the question. Let's see. Considering others are still on our lap. So there's not much to watch at the moment. Will Lemon go out very soon? Will he have time? I don't think he will. I really don't know. He won't. He won't have time to set a new lap. Unfortunately for him, but that's how it is. Anyway, first person to start his lap was CMD on brand new softs. Finding some traffic as well, which could help him here. 1.7 seconds up his time. Purple sector 1 from the AlphaTauri. Goes into sector 2, which contains one of the most technical sections of this track. The bridge section. And Matt Copper also got disqualified for parking in a dangerous location, apparently. And CMD there ruined his entire lap by tapping the barriers, going off track and invalidating their entire time. Next up then will be Flex, who's also invalidated, so that's his qualifying done. The London is then. The FG Prof is currently on a provisional pole. Goes into the last two corners to set a 1:30.999 in P6. There's a goat up next. Actually, CMD does have another lap, and Twisted Goat goes on a 1:29.837, so takes provisional pole. But CMD though doesn't have enough gas nor enough fuel, so he's basically gonna start P11. Mipsad, actually no, Thunder Spitter went 6th fastest. Now it's between Mipsad and Stello. Who can take? Never mind. Mipsad is going in, and Stello is also has invalidated as well. So all of a sudden, it's Twisted Goat getting that pole position in Singapore, followed by FG Pro and Mipsa. That's a very unusual top 3. Congrats to Harry then. With both Williams out in qualifying. That's your starting grid then. We'll be having Twisted Goat, FG Prep and Mipsad on the top 3, followed by Stello, Flex, Thunder Speeder, Dolanitis, CMD, Kirkland-Lakis and Lemon, rounding out your top 10, followed by Plumby, HBE, Possuman, Kusai and Matt Copper. These last two being disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. Possuman not even having set a time, unfortunately, due to his previous crash. Obviously, remember to wait and do not ready up until the host does. Now we're waiting. I'll be back once we're going. Right, we should be underway very soon. So hopefully it's gonna go all well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out. And away we go for the Singapore GP. As we have Twisico getting a great start off the line, with Mike start taking P2 from FG Pro, who's dropping into P3, Stello in P4, CMD up into P5 from that start. And then the rest of the grid having quite a few battles as we reach turn 2, as it seems like it is all clean at the moment. Let me get everything that I need on. As we have a further battle back the grid, as we have Plumby sending it in there, but he doesn't manage to make the move work. As he gets dropped by Kusai and Possuman as well. Plumby dropping so far back the grid now, with Math Copper wanting to have a chance at getting this place on Kusai, but not much he can do. Oh! Big crash there as well. Unfortunately, Kokomlag is there, hit the barriers, which caused him to hit Kusai, which caused him to spin. But anyway, not any soft runners, obviously, only mediums and a few hard runners. As I've heard rumors that HB has changed few of his assets. So he's now racing on a different traction control assist. This cold is killing me. Really sorry for that. Flex and HB meanwhile going side by side with each other. Also, before I said turn 2, this is the turn they're coming up to is turn 3, not turn 2. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 that Kirkmanlak is spinning out. Obviously the tire temperatures won't help at all. Ooh, as Lemon and Matt Copper are going side by side. Matt Copper wants that plays on the Alpine, but the Alpine will have the inside. And Matt Copper now has the inside, which has a way better entry and exit. And there we go, Matt Copper gets the place on Lemon. Up into P10 now. Considering he was disqualified in quali. Wants to make a strong comeback because there are 31 laps to go through, and I don't even know if it's gonna rain. Probably not, but we'll see. Flex and Thunder, actually Thunder Spear and HB are side by side, and HB takes the place up into P6 already, with Flex trying to do the same. And Thunder Spear, but he has to wait. There's not much. It doesn't have much speed to obviously go for it. Just to go there with a 133.445 sets the current fastest lap. Matt Copper almost hit the back of the Londoners there, but he managed to get the plays on him. Up into P9, he is having quite a strong comeback, this guy. Up into P9 already from the fan that he got disqualified. That's very, very good looking pace from the Williams, as Possible now tries it on Lemon as they make contact, and Lemon gets a bit compromised there with Stella's going wide and getting a 3-second time penalty for Kona Kutik. We've seen that, got that right on the stream as Stella for some weird reason is braking, causing a very, very massive pile up, and he's now retired on track. Ooh, I think Lambi hit them there. And Flex has just spun. Lex is just spun from a very, very good position. Unfortunate for him. Into P11 he's now. CMD though. CMD. Either that was him overtaking Flex, so he's actually managed to get into P4 and now fighting with HBE, with Matt Copper not looking bad as he's catching up to these two by overtaking HBE's teammate who was Thunder Speeder. And simply now getting past HBE, but he wants to taste the P4, he wants to taste some pace. And he's good basically that corner to still stay side by side, but that doesn't matter, he's still behind HB at the next corner. With Postman losing places. Almost spinning out as well. The underseat for Postman is unreal. And simply now letting Matt Copper by. My Noir got 3 seconds for track limits, which is not gonna really help him at all. Considering Twistico is still in the lead, but Mike is right there, he's not leaving him. Oh, big loss of traction there, big snap of oversteer from Matt Copper, almost did a stroll. And CMD has caught up massively as he's now having to take the escape route. He gets 3 seconds for it, for track limits. Get a warning from it. Now he's got Thunder Speeder all the way back on him. Looking to make a move on the AlphaTauri, who's dropping places as we speak. Well, QSI managed to make the move on Delantis for 8th place. Now Delantis effectively being in a Mercedes sandwich. Yeah, it's wide open for Mipsad. Looking to make the move on Twisted Goat as soon as he gets the chance to. On lap 5 out of 31, by the way. This race will be long. Despite the lap time not being that long, but the track is long. Thunder Speeder also getting very close to CMD. And Mipes are now having the chance to get Twisted Goat down the straight. He does move to the inside, up into turn 1, they make a bit of contact but not too major, nothing too major. There's currently a train forming behind CMD as Flex now gets past Delantis. A train formed by Thunder Speed, more of a like 2 cars following CMD, but yeah, this started to form a little train here. This may be good, actually won't be good for the front runners considering everyone is catching up quite close. Kukulanakis has another spin. Not a really good race for Kukulanakis at the moment. Kusai having quite a good exit around the hairpin. Around the outside he goes and gets the move down before the corner. Like that. P7 for Kusai puts the McLaren right in a Mercedes sandwich. There's a spin from Bosserman. Sector 3. He runs the track in P13. But there's still this fight going on between Mipsad and Twisted Goat. There's also fights between these guys in the midfield. And now, Mipsad actually almost hit the barrister, allowing FG Pro to catch up. And FG Pro doesn't really have much he has left. But that doesn't matter, as he's still within a second, with Kusai sending it on CMD to make contact, but he's in P6, he stays in P6, and he's got a Thunder Speeder right behind him. That's CMD. And not having... Really, his car wants to escape from his control, but he managed to keep it under control for the timing, hopefully for the rest of the races too. Because it's not easy when your car doesn't want to drive the way you want to, the way you want it to. Oh, neither almost lost it. And that will allow Thunder Speeder to blast right past him, maybe. But no, he will wait behind. This will allow Flex to catch up. And make some moves as well. The two Mercedes walking quite nicely. Nice teamwork. You can see that Thunder Speeder going right side by side with CMD as they come through the next corner. They're still side by side. CMD doesn't wanna, he's not having it, but nor is Thunder Speeder, as he squeezes him right there. They're going 3-1 into the corner. Flexter quite did the right choice in stepping back, but Thunder Speeder got compromised there, and this allowed Atlantis to get right back up for the fight for P7. There's also quite a fight for the lead now, as you can see. Chiprov almost sending it in, but stays P3 for the timing. HPE is now caught up this group. May want to take advantage of it, as Flex gets past CMD, but CMD fights back, and so does HPE get past on FG Pro on the main straight. Yes, wide open now. HPE gets past Mipsad as he drops 2 places. So does Flex and CMD. They make contact. And they still make contact. CMD gets almost spun round, but Flex is through at the very end for a Mercedes P67 at the moment. Mipes are there from DRS being deployed from both FG Pro and HP. Could drop 2 places down the order. CMD again on Flex, tries to make the move work. It does work, but Flex is up the inside again. And this time he has to lift. He's doing quite a nice job in defending here. Yeah, let's say that positions haven't really changed. Although HB may be looking to make the move on Twissica very soon. Oh, there. Be careful there, Flex. Almost losing it. Zemde pitting earlier than the rest, which is interesting. I think he's gonna go to hards, is the safest option to go for. In fact, he is going for hards. Let's see if this gonna work out for him. It's quite early, considering no one else has pit. Bosman has also been lapped as we speak. Twisigo, meanwhile, trying to run away from a top 5 train of cars. Both staying close to each other right now. As this main straight, I think we'll see some moves happening down this main straight. Not really though, because this DI straight is really not helping these guys catch up. And we have a spin that's Kirkimlakis again before the hairpin. Let's see if this will invite drivers to move up the field quicker. This second year straight. No, it doesn't. And no positions have been changed at the moment. But that doesn't mean they won't be in a few corners. It takes one mistake, and FG Pro didn't really have a good exit there, but has managed to correct that with speed. And possibly EIS usage as well. This invited oh yeah, never mind, the other Williams is lapped, so it doesn't count, but he's gonna have a nice dose of DRS to use. CMD gets past Plumby now on fresh hards, and Matt Copper now making the move on Mipsart right as I looked away. Thunder Speeder meanwhile with a 3-second time penalty for track limits. And Mipsard dives right into the pits. Trying an undercut in Singapore. I don't know if it's gonna work, but if it is, then that must be a very good job. I think it will actually work. I think it will work. I think it will work. The undercut will only work on trucks that in which the tower is really high. So this is one of the cases, and I think it's gonna work. I think Thunder Speeder may move a few places here once those guys pit, and actually CMD manages to overtake him, run at the pit exit. They may also make it work, but we'll see. The more you drive on those tires, the worse it will be, obviously, for you, but we'll see when people will start to pit. Cisco still keeps the lead from HBE, from FG Pro, who's hitting the back of HBE. And will anyone else pit? Not at the moment. This gives Thunder Speed a bit more time to catch up. I think it's gonna be around now and a few more laps. The pit stops are gonna begin. I think FG Pro may just have got a warning. Blacks is now pitting. so is Lemon. Flex for mediums, Lemon for mediums as well. They both went on the same sets they started with, at least Lemon did. He's gonna have to pit again. I don't know if a 2-stop is gonna work around here. Usually a 1-stop does work quite nicely. But we'll see. We'll see. That's the driver's choice, obviously. Not mine. Let's see. Greg relax me wow. With fresh softs, it's a 1:33.076 as the new fastest lap. Will anyone dive into the pits? Yes, someone will. Matt Copper is into the pits. Trying the undercut as well. Let's see if Thunderspin and Simdi are able to pass him now. I doubt that. They're too far back. But they may just get him. At least Simdi may. No, he's too far back. He's not gonna get him. But I think the longer this guy's waits. Oh, Matt Copper there. Almost across the white line. Mipsad though managed to get ahead of Matt Copper and he pits earlier. He's now going side by side with the Lanites for P5. I don't know what happened here, but FG Pro just lost 2 places and Twisted Goat is losing the lead. Almost. HB losing 1 place. Something happened there in the lead. The fight for the lead. And none of them is pitting yet. FG Pro has the upper hand here. But Twisted Goat and HB don't. It's good side pits. Osman with a 3-second time holding the track limits. And Twisted Goat losing the lead to FG Pro now. I think the mediums are starting to struggle, as FG Pro is much faster now on hards compared to mediums. And now HP is right behind Twisted Goat. Yes, that opened for the McLaren. Too far back to try and move. Thunderspin is still too far back to at least try and get within the DIS, the pit stop window to catch them. But he is catching. He is catching. Back up there with the fastest lap 1:32.971. Right now he's in the lead. Matt could be in the lead here. Yeah, he's catching up quite fast. Matt is taking the lead. Actually no, Mipsad is taking the lead. But Matt could overtake Mipsad at any time soon, considering he is on fresh mediums. QSI meanwhile making the move on the Lantes. QSI is also getting P3. Well, as it stands, no CMD, no Thunder Speeder will be able to catch these guys. As HB and Twistico both head into the pits, FG Prof obviously stays out. So let's see. Let's see. Mipsat takes the lead. Provision, at least not right now, but he will. And Matt Copper is the 1/3. Actually, first size is the 131.859 as the new fastest lap. And HB and Twistico will rejoin the track right ahead of CMD and Thunder Speeder. That undercut worked perfectly. That undercut worked perfectly. Maybe they're not close to HB, but they're right behind Twistico. My god, that was a very nice one. Because the tyre edge will soon come in clutch, but still, being that close is a very good sign. HB trying to get past the Lanities, who still has the pit. And Blammy Kukumlagi is having a nice fight. Blammy overtaking Kukumlagi at last. And HB making the move on the Lanities. FG Pro pits. Leaving Mipsam, Matt Copper and QSI in the top 3. FG Pro went for mediums. Hold on, the overcut may have worked for him instead. Will it? Will it? Yes, it has. Well, not really, but he is ahead of Twisted Goat. Twisted Goat, even though Twisted Goat caught up a bit, but he's right behind him in fact, and he's trying to get past him. But FG Pro will have none of that, and at the end though it's speed which matters, and Twisted Goat makes the move on the hands of FG Pro for P5. We're now trying to fight back. They move to the inside. Just to go on the outside, they almost make contact, and FG Pro is through. Macop are now very close to Mipsat to try and make the move on the Ferrari, the Williams. Mipsat being a bit laggy. This one opened anyway. Macop is gaining to try and move to the inside for the move on the Ferrari for the lead. He does take it, and he takes the lead with it as well. Good job from the Williams. Now, hopefully, chasing down a nice lead, but he has to take into account that HPE and company are catching up behind, but that will only be a matter of when. So CMD from the spinner having a nice fight. They make contact. That invites Flex in. And CMD almost loses the place on him, but he manages to keep it nice and tidy. Flex there, trying to go for the move. Squeezing into the gap there, but he has to wait. He still has to wait. Now moving in onto the inside. And they managed to make the move on the AlphaTauri stick. Laps left. Marco is extending the lead on Mipsad. Barely, but he is. Like, Mipsad is keeping up, but is keeping up within a second barely. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. Oh! Thunderspin and Flex both going off the track. Now this invites CMD in for a possible double move, and he does make it stick. CMD back into P7, with Thunderspin making a move for P8 on Flex. I wonder what happened there, but they both went off track, both pushed each other off track. I don't think Thunderspin and Flex will be both happy about that, and Flex is now trying again. Only McLaren. McLaren braking earlier, with Flex being very close to Barrister. Right back, right again, back again behind CMD. Anyway, lap 21 of 31, and we have Matt, followed by Mipsad, Kyosai, HPE, FG Pro, Twisted Goat, CMD, Flex, and Thunderspinner, all three fighting quite closely to each other. The Lunaties in P10, Lemon in P11. Kukumlak is not having really the best races in P12 onto Lapple Softs, and Plummy in P13, followed by Possuman lapped in P14. Zello, who crashed earlier on in the race. Possuman also with damage getting even more now, I think. That's Flex and Simni fighting for P7. Yes, but opened for the Mercedes, moves to the inside, has a look, but decides against it and stays behind the AlphaTauri. Yes, but opened once again, attempt number 2 from the Mercedes. Gains from the AlphaTauri, not that much. So he has to stay behind. And is that... I don't know. No, it cannot be. It can't be. Really count me. I know, I see some raindrops. Yeah, it's raining. All of a sudden, it's raining in Singapore at lap 22. That wasn't expected. This race could have a sudden turn of events. With Plumby putting inters on, I was saying, look, hold on, are those raindrops? Yes, they are. And Flex and Simney almost pushed each other into the wall, though. Simney is ahead, with Mipsad catching up onto Kursai, and Twisted Goat pits for inters already. Is it time now, though? I don't think it still is. With CMD and Flex still going side by side. Forces Flex bits off the track and CMD gets spun round turn 1. Actually turn 2. Or turn 3 actually. Turn 3. Not really a good outcome there. I think that may be a little incident to look at for the stewards. Well, it is. And Twisted Goat fighting. Twisted Goat suddenly having better grip with the inters. But still, the straight line speed matters a lot. As some wet spots are appearing on the track. Some drivers, for example, are struggling to keep it on track. But it's still not time to pit. Still not time to pit. And with pit stops, you know what? With pit stops, I think it could be really anyone winning this at this point. Plumby getting 3-second time penalty for track limits. Black is now in the pits and spins right outside the pit exit. Has no damage though from the looks of it. Into a new, almost new set of inters, and so did Possum pits as well. Flex and Thunder Spinner in, Simdi out. Both for inters. I think Twisted Goat here could have a very good outcome. Because now it is time to pit. And now Twisted Goat will gain a lot of time on those in the dry tires. A lot. In a minute. He's getting a lot of sympathy. Bad Copper is pitting. And everyone will be pitting probably, yeah. Now these guys are staying in that order. What it would be good to see is some action. But we won't see that. The AC is now disabled. I think they go pit a little bit too early. Otherwise he would have been able to stay with them. And possibly take the P2 or the lead. Now he's gonna have to catch up a lot. And it's not gonna be easy. With Plumby being lap 10, he crashed out. He crashed out. That is a safety car. All of a sudden, Plan B basically crashed out of the race, but just braking too late. In wet conditions, that's a safety car, brings everyone close to each other. This will be chaos now, as Postman gets that drive-through for spinning under the delta time. Postman also gets 3 second time penalty for track limits. With Mike Sard with a 3 second time penalty for track limits as well. That doesn't help him at all. FG Pro as well. How many penalties being given now under the safety car? And it won't go in anytime soon, which is even worse. I think it will go in around lap 28, lap 29. So we'll leave the race with like 3 laps left. Black's now pitting for a new set of inters, I think. For wets? I mean, I had a doubt he was pitting for wets, but is it that wet to pit for wets? Is it? Doesn't look like it. Possible another drive-through for spinning under the delta time. Two drive-throughs. Hussein has a lapped car in front of him. Lapped car being looking like this. So that's helpful for Matt, who has Kukumlak is separating him from the rest of the pack, which is good. But Kukumlak is not an AI car, so it's not gonna be that obstructing as he now pits. Actually, my side also pits, and so does HB. What are they planning? So does FG Pro. These guys are planning something, and just like that, they're going on wets, which I think won't really work. Just like that, Twisted Gold is back into the podium position. I don't think going on wets is going to work, but we'll see. Because it is not that wet for wets at the moment. It's still good for inters. For wets, you basically would need not to see anything at all. Impossible. To top it off, gets a 5-second penalty for spinning in the pit lane. Everyone is pitting for wets, but I don't think really it is time for wets. In fact, most of my pits for new inters. So go again really close to the back of Crusader. Now it does kind of look like wets, but still it seems like it is on the kind of crossover phase. So it is Matt, followed by Kusai, Twisted Gold, HB, FG Pro, Mipsa, Thunder Speeder, CMD, Flex, Delanitis, Lemon, Kirkhamlakis, and Possument. That is the order for your restart. And the safety car will go in at the end of next lap. We're waiting for this to go back into racing conditions. I don't know, I feel like it could go in now. Yes, it does. I was right. It does go in now. I don't know why, maybe because it's been 5 laps of safety car, I don't know. One thing is for sure though, Postman is not going to catch up. Lemon is, but Postman isn't. Postman will need a miracle to catch up. Smart Copper's already gone. If he waited a little bit, maybe Postman would have been able to catch up. But it's green flag, we get back to racing. And HPE, actually, that's Thunder Speeder already side by side. Almost side by side. We have a bit of an overtake there. And Kusai gets a 3 seconds penalty for track limits and he spins! He's out! Kusai's out! Kusai is out of this race, he's retired on track. Flex with damage. What is going on? Suddenly it's Twisted Goat and Matt Copper fighting it for the lead. With Thunder Speeder spinning out as well. And CMD taking P6 from the Lemon in P7. Yeah, now it's full wet condition. Now it is full wet conditions. They were right. He was gonna get to full wets. Look at how much it is raining. There won't be any more safety cars from now on. HP is really close to Twisted Goat. He could try and move any time now. Flex with 3 seconds. The track limits. HB doesn't have enough speed to take what to have what it takes to overtake Twisted Goat there. And then this meanwhile almost going slightly off the curb. He keeps it. And he's still fighting Lemda. With now HBE managing to make the move on the Red Bull, who now has 2 more cars on wet. This is not really what he hoped for. Starting on pole, finishing potentially. Actually, still finishing P3 because the guys behind him have got penalties. He doesn't have to fight them too hard. FG Pro, meanwhile, making the move on Twisted Goat. And now it's Mipsad's turn to try one. In the span of a lap, Twisted Goat's lost 2 places by being on inters rather than wets. Oh! Mipsad loses it on the last corner. Almost the last lap. He loses so many places from that. Luckily didn't hit Lemon as he was rejoining. From the speed though is very close to that Lemon. They make contact as well. Now Kirkman is also spun. Really not a good race from the Aston Martin driver. He's got his teammate in the points still, but he's not. Which is not that good. I mean, they all score points, but yeah, obviously not as many as you would if you were high up. Matchpad spins again. Worse than this, it couldn't have gone. Couldn't really been worse than this. He's been not having a much better exit, but he decides to stay behind. Considering you can really go side by side here. Unless the guy ahead goes wide, he does, but he keeps it. Losing so much time to the guys ahead right now. Oh. Well. Twisted Goat has been pushed wide by CMD. I think he's gonna report that. CMD has a penalty too. And FG Pro, actually, it's Matt Cooper winning it, HB in second, and FG Pro in third. After penalties, Twisted Goat gets P3, FG Pro P4, Simply P5, penalties P6 it should be. 11 will get P7. With Sanders speed at P8, Flex in P9, Mipsad in P10, Kirkman is in P11, and Crossman in P12. With your not finishers being Kusai, Plumby, and Stallone. What an interesting race. Matt Copper with one from nowhere. Must have felt good for him. Twisted Goat for literally a too early pit stop. He got only P3 from starting on pole, and Mipes are just DNF on track. Osman won't be able to pass him. Nor will Kirkman. Well, that's the end of a very interesting race. That is your podium, with Matt Cooper taking the win from HB and Twisted Goat, all two British, one Scottish. But mainly, they all are from the United Kingdom. And just like that, that is the end of the Singaporean Grand Prix in HSRT. We'll be seeing each other for Friday for Pro Series at the same track, where, by the looks of it, it's gonna look very interesting, considering how this race went. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. And we're gonna see you all possibly next week on Wednesday for round 10 at Japan for HSRT. Bye everyone. Oh, actually, before going, never mind, I didn't get full results, but I've got them like, I don't know if I actually did, but I don't remember. Anyway, see you all next week. Bye everyone.